2023. This was actually a very big year for Sonic. I mean, 2022 was also a big year, but I didn't think they'd do it twice in a row. From the games, to shows, and some merchandise, Sonic seems to finally be back. I'm gonna touch wood though, because I've said this in other years before.
In March, we got the first of the 3 updates for Sonic Frontiers, and this was the sight, speed, and sound update. It added a bunch of features like the in-game jukebox and a photo mode, which I'm surprised hasn't been done in a game before. On April the 1st, we got a reveal of a new Sonic game called The Murder of Sonic the Hedgehog. At first when I saw this, I initially thought it was just an April Fool's joke, just like that one Sonic Royale post Sega made a couple years back. But then all of a sudden I just start seeing gameplay walkthroughs of it in my YouTube homepage. At first I'm thinking, nah, surely not. And then I checked the Steam store and sure enough it was there. And it was free. I can't lie, I haven't actually properly played it yet, but from what I heard it's actually pretty good. Especially for a free game. And an April Fool's joke at that. On June 23rd, we got Sonic Origins Plus. It finally got a physical release and added a playable Amy, which was the first time we've been able to play a classic iteration, and the first time we've officially seen her go super? I say super like that because Superstars made it seem like for characters other than Sonic, it's actually just a power-up. It also fixed a lot of the issues with Origins at release. Oh yeah, and Superstars was announced this month. Also on June 23rd, on the same day, we got Sonic Frontiers Update 2, which was the birthday update. This was a really fun update to hold fans out to the long-awaited Update 3. It added a party theme to all the islands, and gave Sonic a birthday hat, as this was his anniversary month. It added a ton of new features such as new Coco challenges, new Action Chain challenges, a new Game Plus feature, a new extreme difficulty, and the Spin Dash return. Also, there were lots of quality of life features such as the Elder Coco upgrades being changed so you don't have to do it one by one, and some new movement customization options. On July 13th, we got Sonic Prime Season 2. I may or may not have seen this yet, but people did seem to like it. In September, Sonic Frontiers The Final Horizon finally landed. This was my most excited for update, and it came after the other two. This is the most DLC we've ever gotten for a Sonic game, and it was also free. The DLC let us play as Knuckles, Tails, and Amy again for the first time in a mainline game since 06. The difficulty of this update definitely caught me off guard, and at times, I'll be honest, I think it could have maybe been toned down a little, but I still welcome it. It also had the best final boss of Sonic history. I don't care what anyone says, after what is arguably one of the worst in the base game. Some people were saying this update ruined the game, but I don't really get that opinion. Also in September, the Sonic Symphony World Tour arrived in the UK. This was just like the virtual one in June, back in 2021. Unfortunately, I was unable to go, but I saw many YouTube videos of people seeming to have a good time. In October, we got Sonic Superstars. I still have no idea why Sega decided to drop it in the same week as Mario Wonder and Spider-Man 2. And then charge more than Frontiers, but whatever. This game marked the return of Fang after decades of absence, and it was a completely original 2D classic experience. Fans seemed to really enjoy it, along with myself. I do have to say though, I find it funny how Sega went from making the greatest bosses of all time in Frontiers to the literal worst in Superstars. But as a long-time Sonic fan, I can't say I expected different. In December, we got Sonic Dream Team. The game was announced in November to initial skepticism from people due to being an Apple Arcade exclusive. To be honest, for a phone game, I actually thought it was pretty good. It even had fully 3D stages, which the console games don't even seem to manage to do. The thing is, that's not even all that we had in the year. There was a bunch of new things, such as new Sonic merch, like lots of new Sonic Lego sets. There was that one Sonic and Friends show, which I think has a target audience way below me. There was Tails Tubes. The Sonic Speed Cafe returned, but it's only in America sadly. And I'm pretty sure we were supposed to get the Knuckles series this year, but we had no news of it except for the small teaser picture. So it was a pretty big year. The content doesn't seem to stop there though, because in 2024 and beyond, we seem to be getting the Knuckles series most likely, Sonic Prime Season 3, or Season 1 Part 3, a new Sonic and Shadow game is rumored to be releasing according to some reputable leakers, and finally Sonic Movie 3, which is my most hyped for project this year.